Hey, what's going on, guys? It's White Earp here, and today I'll be talking about why Left 4 Dead was such a great game series, and why it's kind of a shame that it left off at 2, but Back 4 Blood kind of lives on in legacy, so does World War Z. And I'll tell you why World War Z has just great stuff in it, and I feel like if the two combined it would be fucking fantastic, to be honest with you. So Left 4 Dead took the original chaotic fun, and I love how Valve basically made a AI engine that basically randomized every time you played it. So even if you were playing the same levels, the same game, the same everything, same mods, like the like Fever Dream that you guys are watching right now, it would always change the dynamic of the gameplay, whether it's zombie spawns, the amounts, what special infected spawn, all of that stuff, where they spawn. Made the game enjoyable, especially with friends. Enjoying this game throughout the years, and it's a classic that you can always come back to just because no matter what you're doing on the game, whether you're playing solo or playing co-op, you'll have a great time. And with the added levels from the first game, the Counter-Strike source weapons, and all of that added to the second game, it felt like basically a continuation of the first game. It took the literal definition of if you ain't broke, don't fix it. And I honestly believe that's the way that sequels should be handled. It should feel like an extension of the game without it being basically the first game with a DLC. And I feel like Left 4 Dead captures that feeling perfectly without it being too less of a game. Like not adding features, not providing enough substance. I'm looking at you, Mortal Kombat 1. But the new survivors, they all have their own dynamic, whether you choose Coach, Ellis, Nick. They all have their own same vibe without copying the first group. Each group felt like they were separate, but the dynamic was still there. The little bits and pieces, like going through the South. I'm 99% sure Left 4 Dead 1 is set at least in New York or somewhere on the West Coast. I haven't looked it up to confirm it. Valve not liking to make number threes, they'd rather make different episodes. At least give us a different Left 4 Dead episode. We're way too overdue for it. And don't give the CS2 treatment where you just upgrade the engine and it makes the game overall feel better and worse at the same time. That we would see more kind of support from Valve with certain things, such as making a Source 2 port of Left 4 Dead, like I mentioned. Honestly, kind of shocks me how they just basically made Counter-Strike 2, and that was it. You don't really hear much from them unless they're updating games, unless they're making, improvements, which from a great game studio that gave us Half-Life, Left 4 Dead, Day of Defeat, made Counter-Strike instead of a mod an official game and actually paid the mod creators for said license to the game. Team Fortress 1 and 2, all the Half-Life spin-offs. Insane that Valve hasn't kind of stretched it out over the years and gave them the same kind of treatment to Left 4 Dead with add-ons for at least the campaigns, anything like that. The Left 4 Dead is coming on its 16th year of being updated from Left 4 Dead 2, and honestly, I just love the fucking games. I wish this series would continue. If you guys did enjoy this little kind of video about Left 4 Dead and my thoughts on why Valve should update Left 4 Dead 2, just let me know in the comments section if you guys have any takes on this or anything like that, or any constructive criticism, whether it's about audio, gameplay, etc. Just let me know. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy, take care. Bye.